BTS member Jin has once again proven his extraordinary global impact as his name surged to #1 on trending charts in South Korea and across multiple countries worldwide following the release of his latest film. The overwhelming response from fans and the general public has turned the project into a cultural moment, reaffirming Jin's status as one of the most influential figures in the global entertainment industry. Within hours of the film's release, social media platforms were flooded with reactions. Keywords such as Jin movie, Kim Seokjin acting, Jin emotional performance, and worldwide handsome dominated trending lists in South Korea, the United States, Japan, Indonesia, and several European countries. Fans shared emotional reviews, screenshots of impactful scenes, and heartfelt messages describing how deeply the film resonated with them. What stood out most was the overwhelming praise for Jin's performance. Viewers praised his natural acting, expressive eyes, and ability to convey vulnerability without excessive dialogue. Many described his portrayal as quietly powerful, noting that every expression carried emotional weight. Critics and entertainment insiders also highlighted how far Jin has evolved as an artist, praising his ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and sincerity. Industry professionals in Korea commented that Jin's performance reflects a rare level of emotional intelligence, stating that his transition into film feels organic rather than forced. Several entertainment commentators noted that his presence on screen feels authentic and deeply human, allowing audiences to connect with the story on a personal level. The global reaction was immediate and overwhelming. International fans shared emotional posts describing how the film moved them to tears, with many calling it one of Jin's most meaningful projects to date. Fan communities organized online discussions, live watch parties, and trending campaigns, pushing the film's name to the top of global search rankings within hours. Streaming platforms also reported a noticeable surge in interest related to Jin's previous works following the film's release, highlighting the ripple effect of his influence. Media outlets across Asia, Europe, and the Americas began covering the phenomenon, referring to Jin's impact as a testament to the power of storytelling and emotional authenticity in entertainment. Beyond numbers and charts, the film's success has reinforced Jin's reputation as an artist who continuously evolves. While widely known as a global pop icon, this project showcased his depth as a performer capable of touching audiences beyond music. Many critics have even described this moment as a defining chapter in his artistic journey. As conversations continue to dominate online spaces, one thing remains clear: Jin's presence transcends trends. The overwhelming response to the film proves that his artistry resonates on a deeply human level, making him not just a global star, but a storyteller capable of leaving a lasting emotional imprint worldwide. As discussions surrounding the film continued to dominate social media, many fans began to reflect on Jin's artistic journey and how far he has come. From his early days as a vocalist, known for his warm tone and gentle presence, to now commanding attention through powerful on-screen storytelling, his growth has become impossible to ignore. Viewers noted that this film marked a turning point, a moment where Jin fully stepped into a new chapter of artistic maturity. Industry analysts also pointed out that the film's success was not driven by hype alone, but by genuine audience connection. Unlike typical promotional-driven releases, the overwhelming response came organically, fueled by word of mouth and emotional resonance. Fans who watched the film quickly encouraged others to experience it, describing it as quietly devastating, deeply comforting, and impossible to forget. Several film critics highlighted how Jin's performance carried a sense of realism rarely seen in idol-turned-actor projects. His restrained expressions, subtle body language, and careful delivery of dialogue allowed viewers to interpret emotions on a personal level. Rather than relying on dramatic exaggeration, Jin's performance felt intimate, almost as if he were sharing a piece of his own story with the audience. The emotional impact extended beyond the screen. Online forums and fan communities were filled with stories of viewers who felt understood, comforted, or even healed after watching the film. Many described the experience as quietly life-changing, emphasizing how Jin's portrayal reflected feelings of loneliness, perseverance, and hope that resonated deeply in today's fast-paced world. Meanwhile, international media outlets began publishing features examining why Jin's work continues to transcend cultural and language barriers. Analysts noted that his sincerity, humility, and emotional honesty have allowed global audiences to connect with him on a profoundly human level. This connection, they argued, is what elevates his projects beyond entertainment and into meaningful cultural moments. As attention continued to grow, industry insiders speculated that this film could mark a new era for Jin's career, one that expands his presence in cinematic storytelling while maintaining the authenticity that fans admire. Many believed this project will open doors for future film opportunities both domestically and internationally, solidifying his reputation as a versatile and respected artist. Ultimately, the overwhelming global response to the film serves as a testament to Jin's enduring influence. His ability to move hearts without grand spectacle, relying instead on sincerity and emotional truth, has once again proven why his name continues to trend worldwide. In an industry driven by constant change, Jin's impact remains steady, genuine, and deeply human, a rare quality that continues to set him apart. As conversations around the film continued to grow, many observers began to point out how rare it is for a single project to generate such widespread emotional engagement across different cultures and age groups. Viewers from various backgrounds shared similar reactions, moments of silence after the credits rolled, tears that came unexpectedly, and a lingering feeling that stayed long after the screen faded to black. This shared emotional experience became a defining part of the film's impact, turning it into more than just entertainment, but a collective moment of reflection. What made the response even more remarkable was how organically it unfolded. There was no forced narrative or manufactured hype. Instead, the film gained momentum through genuine word of mouth as viewers urged others to watch and feel it for themselves. Social platforms became spaces of discussion, with fans analyzing small details in Jin's expressions, the symbolism of certain scenes, and the deeper messages woven throughout the story. Each interpretation added new layers to the film's meaning, further amplifying its cultural reach. Industry professionals have also noted that Jin's ability to convey emotional depth without excessive dialogue marks a significant artistic maturity. His performance relies heavily on silence, pauses, and subtle shifts in expression, elements that demand confidence and control. Film critics praised this restraint, stating that it allows the audience to project their own emotions onto the character, creating a powerful sense of intimacy rarely achieved in mainstream projects. Beyond the artistic praise, the film's success has sparked broader conversations about Jin's future trajectory. Many now view him not only as a global pop icon, but as a serious artistic figure capable of shaping narratives across different mediums. Entertainment analysts have suggested that this moment could represent a turning point, opening doors to more diverse roles and international collaborations that push creative boundaries. Meanwhile, fans continue to express gratitude for the sincerity Jin brings to his work. Messages of support flood social media daily, with many saying the film helped them feel seen during difficult moments in their own lives. For some, it became a source of comfort. For others, a reminder of resilience and quiet strength. This emotional bond between artist and audience has long been one of Jin's defining qualities, and the film only deepened that connection. As the film maintains its strong presence in trending charts and online discussions, one thing remains clear. Its impact goes far beyond numbers or rankings. It represents a moment where storytelling, emotion, and authenticity converge, a testament to Jin's enduring influence and artistic sincerity. In an industry often driven by spectacle, Jin's latest achievement stands as a reminder that genuine emotion still holds immense power. And as audiences around the world continue to watch, reflect, and share their experiences, the legacy of this film and the artist behind it continues to grow, quietly but undeniably. As the conversations surrounding the film continued to expand, cultural observers began to recognize its significance beyond the realm of entertainment. What initially appeared as a personal artistic project gradually evolved into a cultural moment, one that reflected shared emotions, collective vulnerability, and a universal longing for authenticity in storytelling. Jin's performance, understated yet deeply resonant, became a mirror through which audiences around the world saw fragments of their own experiences. What set this moment apart was the sincerity behind every scene. Rather than relying on grand gestures or dramatic exaggeration, Jin allowed silence, expression, and restraint to guide the narrative. This approach resonated strongly with viewers, who found themselves drawn into the quiet intensity of his performance. Many noted that the film lingered in their thoughts long after it ended, prompting reflection rather than immediate applause, a rare achievement in modern entertainment. Cultural commentators also highlighted how the film marked a significant shift in public perception of idol-turned-actors. Rather than being defined by his background, Jin was recognized for his craftsmanship and emotional intelligence. His portrayal was described as grounded, sincere, and deeply human, qualities that allowed the story to transcend language and cultural barriers. As a result, international audiences, even those unfamiliar with his previous work, found themselves connecting to the film on a personal level. Global response further underscored the power of storytelling rooted in honesty. Online discussions revealed that viewers from different countries interpreted the film through their own lived experiences, finding meaning in moments of silence, unspoken regret, and quiet resilience. This universality turned the film into more than a personal project. It became a shared emotional experience that crossed borders effortlessly. Industry insiders have since suggested that this project may redefine the trajectory of Jin's career. Rather than being seen solely through the lens of his musical achievements, he is now increasingly regarded as a multifaceted artist, capable of carrying complex narratives with depth and sincerity. The success of the film has opened conversations about future opportunities in global cinema, signaling the beginning of a new chapter in his artistic journey. As discussions continue to unfold across media platforms, one thing remains evident: its impact is far from fleeting. Its emotional resonance continues to ripple outward, shaping conversations and inspiring reflection long after the screen fades to black. In a world saturated with constant content, Jin's work stands out for its quiet strength, reminding audiences that sometimes the most powerful stories are told not through spectacle, but through honesty. With its lasting influence and deeply human message, the film has secured its place not only as a significant moment in Jin's career, but as a meaningful cultural touchstone that will continue to resonate with audiences around the world for years to come.